Hey, this is Jamie,
And Samantha Jean.
and this is our biology project about the cell cycle and its parts like interphase and mitosis. The cell cycle is the series of events that a cell goes through as they divide and grow into new cells.
Interphase is phase 1 in the cell cycle. It happens before the 4 phases of mitosis. It's divided into 3 parts, G1, S, and G2. G1 is the period of growth and activity in which cells do most of their growing. Cells increase in size and synthesis in G1. S phase is the chromosomes are replicated and the synthesis of DNA molecules take place. G2 is the last stage of the cell cycle. It's the shortest of the 3, and many organisms and molecules required for cell division are produced. When completed, the cell is ready to enter the M phase and begin the process of cell division.
Mitosis is the part of the eukaryotic cell division during which the cell nucleus divides. Prophase is the first step during mitosis, and it's also the longest phase. This step takes about 50 to 60% of all of mitosis time to complete. Chromosomes become visible during this phase, and the centrioles separate and take up positions on the opposite ideas of the nucleus. Towards the end of this phase, chromosomes coil and the nucleus disappears. Metaphase is the second phase in mitosis and lasts only up to minutes. The chromosomes line up in the center of the cell, and microtubules connect the centromere of each chromosome into the 2 poles of the spindle. Anaphase is the third phase during mitosis, which the centromeres that join sister chromatids split to separate and become separate chromosomes. The 2 chromosomes move to the end of the spindle poles. This phase ends when the chromosomes cease movement. Telophase is the 4th and final phase of mitosis, in which the chromosomes detangle from being condensed into a single tangle of dense material. A nuclear envelope reforms around each cluster of chromosomes. This is a chromosome, which is made up of DNA as well as proteins. This is made up of 2 sister chromatids, and these are visible in interphase, phase 1 of mitosis, also known as prophase, and phase 2 of mitosis, also known as metaphase.
Chromatid is 1/2 of 2 identical copies of a replicated chromosome. This is visible in the 3rd and 4th phase of mitosis. Chromatin is an example of nucleic acids and proteins. It is always present in a cell. And now we're on to what happens when the cell is disrupted.
When a cell is disrupted, a thing called cancer happens. Cancer is a disorder in which some cells lose their ability to control their growth. When cancer cells appear, the cell cycle is kicked into pretty much overdrive, and mass rapid cell production results in tumors, and the cell cycle is eventually broken down. These tumors are made up of the accumulation of the cells which were grown too much. These tumors are sometimes available to take out, and you can take out the cancer cells.
And sadly, this wraps up our presentation about the cell cycle. Hopefully you know just a little bit more about the cell cycle and mitosis.
This is a goodbye from Jamie
and Samantha Jean.
And we hope you know a little bit more about biology and that you love it as much as we do.